so here we go with number 2, the bananas question. When the store opens, there are 50 pounds of bananas on display. This is the rate at F of t is the rate at which the bananas are being removed in pounds per hour. After the store is open for 3 hours, employees add bananas at the rate of G of t pounds per hour from 3 to 12. So now we can get into the question. How many pounds of bananas, so right there we know we're going to integrate, are removed during the first 2 hours the store is open? So there we go. That's just an integral from 0 to 2 of f of t, because f of t is the rate at which the bananas are removed dt. And this we just do Math 9 on the calculator. But again, this is a question that I believe could show up on this year's exam, but with, I guess you would call it a simpler function that you will have to integrate by hand because, or that will be integrable by hand. You can use your calculators because the graphing calculators are allowed, but they're not mandatory. So again, when it's how many pounds, we integrate the rate. Part B, find f prime of 7. Okay, so that's just taking, again, this time doing Math 8 with f of t, plugging in 7, we get negative 8.120, and that would be pounds per hour squared. And we have to explain what that means in context of the problem. At 7 hours, the rate at which bananas are removed is decreasing at a rate of 8.120 pounds per hour or pounds per hour squared, because this is the rate of change of the rate. Okay. Part C, is the number of pounds of bananas on the display increasing or decreasing at 5? Give a reason for your answer. So I just did the rate at which they're being removed minus the rate at which they're being added and got a positive value. Since f of 5 minus g of 5 is positive, the rate of removal is greater than the rate added, so the number of bananas is decreasing at t equals 5. Okay, because if we're doing rate removed minus rate added and we get a positive number, that means the rate removed is bigger, which means we're losing bananas. On part D, how many pounds of bananas are on the display table at time t equals 8? Well, we start off with 50 pounds of bananas, and then we subtract how many bananas are removed, and the bananas are removed the whole time from 0 hours to 8 hours, so minus 0 to 8 of f of t dt. And then we add on the bananas that were added. But remember, bananas didn't start getting added till 3 hours in. So that's just the integral from 3 to 8. Okay, not 0 to 8, 3 to 8 of g of t dt. Put it on the calculator, and there we go. There are 23.347 pounds of bananas on display at t equals 8. A lot of times you have to read these questions carefully. You got to catch on to that one that's 3 to 8, not 0 to 8. Okay, so read carefully and think. You'll have time to think through these.